Good morning, everyone. Hello, it's yours truly, Mr. O. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick conversation as I drive to my destination. Okay, yes, I know a lot of you have missed me. Yesterday I wasn't on, but hey, we're gonna be making some cash as well behind the scenes. So sorry about that. And I hope the teachers who have been approved applying to join the webinar that is coming on this weekend. Had some few people doing payments, and I respect their decision. But those of us who are still sitting on the fence waiting to see how it all goes down, well, I don't want you to be disappointed. Samuel, good morning. I don't want you to be disappointed at the end of the day. So make sure you are doing the needful, okay? Make sure you are doing the needful and clicking on that link to join and make payment. And if when you are done, you can share to your friends. All right, you can share to your friends. Yeah, it's very, very important we spread the good news and we share the good news to our neighbors. Okay, it's very, very, very important. So what are we talking about today? We're still talking about the webinar, why it is very, very important, and why teachers should join. In fact, I will touch a little bit on the teacher strike currently ongoing in my home country, Ghana. And I think I've made my comments about it in the past. All right, I've made my comments on it in the past, and I said, and I made it very clear, employing teachers shouldn't be a hassle because we need them. Okay, so if you can get them everything they want, you can also get them to do anything they want. You want, and in that case, I'm talking about the government. So if you say, hey, I'm giving you all these things, I'm giving you this, I'm giving you that, I'm giving you this, and I demand this from you, every teacher will be willing to go and abide by it. I remember in 2010, when I was getting employed in the Ghana Education Service. Samuel, morning. Hey, we have two Samuels. When I was getting employed into the Ghana Education Service after my national service at the GRA, formerly IRS, I had to wait for 10 good months. 10 months to get my salary. Yes. So this is not a new thing, but you ask yourself, why are we still here as a country? You understand? It's very, very pathetic that I was employed in 2010. And in 2010, in fact, we had to go to the capital city, Accra, and there's a place called Kimbu. There was an education office there. In fact, we had to go and see somebody. All right, sorry about that. I was driving through some obscure places. Monyo, good morning. MFA, morning. So as I was saying, in 2010, I had to go to the education office in Kimbu in Accra. Now, in that office, we had to pay money to somebody to look for a staff ID for me. Okay? That is how crazy it was. In fact, the man told me this staff ID belongs to a teacher who passed away like a year ago. Yes, it was a lady's name. So they have to, first of all, do the cleaning. Okay? Cleaning means they have to clear the person's data from the database and just put my informations underneath that former teacher's data or staff ID. So my details will be linked to the staff ID. Okay, And I was asking, why won't you generate new one? And they said, oh, they cannot generate new one because government is not employing teachers. And it was a back and forth. It was a whole back and forth, but hey, whom's am I? And so the data cleaning itself I have to pay for it. Think about it carefully. I had to pay for the data cleaning. So they clean the person's name and the details from the staff ID that I had. After paying for the staff ID itself to get it, you pay another person to clean that staff ID. Then now that you have the staff ID, you have to go to the controller and accountant general, where your salary will be inputted into the system. Mr. Bo, good morning. And where your salary has to be, in fact, even in that office, you have to pay for the guy who has to do data entry to enter your data. After paying, still the salary will not come. You still have to pay for somebody to forward your document or your data to the appropriate office for you to be paid salary. That is for the 10 months that and I waited for 10 months. I waited for almost 4 months to get this done and waited 10 months. So the whole of 2011 school year, I wasn't really taking any salary. You understand? But we kept on. And we still went to school every day that we were supposed to be there. Until the salary was paid. In fact, even the government wanted to pay just 3 months. And there was a whole lot of noise about it. And they changed their mind and went ahead. So they paid, I think the first 3 months. Then later paid the rest. As arrears or something like that. And I've said it several times. I don't see why this is still in 2025 a problem. Where teachers have to leave the classroom, go and, demonstrate before a common staff ID. I don't see the point. If you are not employing, you tell them, I'm not employing. So that if they have to go to South Africa, Lesotho, if they have to even go to Uganda. Uganda want teachers. Right? Tanzania want teachers. So if you don't want to employ them, you can tell them, hey, Ghanaian teachers, we are not employing. Jamaica need teachers. Trust me. Jamaica, I have friends in Jamaica who tell me, look, they need teachers. Bad. Bad man need teachers, man. So if teachers who can get a chance and say, we are going to Jamaica, because the salary is still better than Ghana. It is not up to the side of the UK, King Savoro. But trust me, the salary is much better than Ghana. So if you don't want to give them the employment, tell them straight up. Say, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Senepa, me no do again. Employment, Yazo, we no go employ. Then they can find their way out. If they have to go to the private sector, they go. If they have to find their way into other countries, then they can go. Everyone needs teachers. Every country, all over the world, they need teachers. Even Vietnam, they need teachers there. So it is because, listen, with all the IT and the technology integrations that have gone on and the infrastructure that has been built, I, as a teacher who is coming into the fold, should just sit in my home, apply, go to the portal, put everything in. And when I am employed, the district generates my ID. This ID generation should be automatic. No, it shouldn't be pay this one, go and pick it, go and do this. And now it has to take a whole meeting for somebody to be issued a common, simple ID. Combination of letters and numbers, or combination of just numbers. Whether you want to combine their date of birth, whether you want to combine their mother's date of birth or whatever. Or if it's just random numbers that you are generating in a serialized form. in order for it to be like a count of the teachers. That is fine. Look, I hate doing that comparison, but I will always do it because I have stayed in Ghana and I've stayed in America. Ever since I came to America, I didn't have to even go and beg. I didn't even have to go and... I was there, and in the office, your staff... Look, I went to the office. Your staff ID is printed for you right there from the machine. Okay, Mr. Otin, blah, blah, blah. They put everything in. Wait for the ID at the other side. You pick it. You go to the next office. Now the ID is generated, so they just feed it in the system. Okay, you are good to go. They scan the barcode at the back. You are good to go. The next month, your salary is inside your account. Kogoro. Because I provided my bank account details right there when I was filling the online portal. My bank account, the branch, everything. If it delays, then it was my mistake by putting in the wrong number. But if I did everything right, I am good to go. I just go home, go and work, and I'm supposed to report to my school at a particular time, start work, your salary will be paid. If you don't come, it will be deducted from your salary because you are paid according to the number of hours you work. It's as basic as ABC. So I don't see why this is becoming a yearly, problem. Not only for GES, but for a whole country like Ghana, where a whole portal can be put up within 24 hours for oral. But yet, we don't have a portal where teachers can easily go in, apply to be employed. Everything is vetted. Their social security, whatever is vetted and checked against their names and make sure they are the ones. Their pictures are cross-checked, cross-referenced, whatever. If you want social media handles, give it to them. Boom. The teacher is employed. He goes and report. His ID is sent to the district or the school prints the ID from the, office. Agbina. I don't see you. I don't see the point. But we are. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And I feel sad and ashamed as a person that teaches. Some of my colleagues, they look, we saw your teachers, man. Come on. How do I explain it? I'll tell them, it's normal. It's a daily thing that teachers have to deal with. Thomas, good morning. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just don't see. Yeah, there's a lot of IT guys. Edna, there are a lot of IT guys in Ghana who were able to put up portals in 24 hours, in 48 hours, 72 hours. Portals were created that were used for other things. Right? So it beats my imagination and my understanding, and it busts my brains. How come in 2025, I experienced this thing that the teachers are complaining about? My salary didn't come for 10 months. But thank God I had a good wife beside me, and I had a good family who were supporting me. I had good friends. All right? I have very supportive friends who were supporting me throughout that period. So the salary came and I had to pay them back. You understand? But what about those who have no one? What about those who have to burn through these 10 months, even 3 months without salary? It's not pleasant. Trust me, it's not pleasant at all. It's not pleasant. But here we are as a country battling with employment and generating of simple ID. And in fact, input them and say, okay, you know what, you're on probation, so we give you half your salary. When your probation period is done, then we will, pay you retrospectively all the arrears that we owe you or something like that. It makes sense. It works. All of us, when we are employed, it's only, look, it's not once employed, forever employed. You can lose your employment today, tomorrow. Right? We said, okay, thank you, sir. Put in a mechanism. If you think paying the money is a problem, just put in a mechanism. I don't think we should be talking about this for so long. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that teachers, I will encourage you to keep fighting for what is yours. And if you think you cannot, please Opportunities are in other places. All right, there are so many opportunities. And if I talk about it, I don't feel ashamed, and I don't feel anything, because listen, other countries are doing something right. Other countries are doing something right, something basic. And these are basic structures, basic things that can be put in place. They are not rocket science. No. I mean, employing somebody and giving them ID and paying them, putting them in the payroll, it's not rocket science, unless there is a freeze on employment. Tell them there is a freeze on employment. Those who can go to Cuba, let them go. Those who want to go to Botswana, South Africa to teach, let them go. South Africa pay teachers very well. Yes, Uganda pay teachers very well. You can go there. Kenya, they are looking for teachers. Human capital is needed everywhere, all over the world. So if you think you cannot employ them, allow them to go. Allow them to go. Unless you took student loan or you took a government loan, then you have to serve and pay back. That is the only thing. Beyond that, I don't see what should tie you down to Ghana, because, in fact, I didn't even get a student loan. I applied for it. It was approved, or it was being approved in my 4th year of university. What do I need the money for after 4 years of university? I don't need it again. So I never went for it. You understand? I didn't go for it. Ibrahim said the problem has become perennial. I vividly remember you talk about this same issue. Oh, yes. I talked about this issue some few months. That was in, I think, April or February or March, one of them. The video should be on YouTube somewhere. So I don't see, it beats my mind. There are simple platforms. In fact, even if you don't want to pay for, people have created their own. Check it. If it's security compliant, plug it to the education portal. Let it just go there. Hey, apply. Somebody wants to go on retirement. Listen, you want to go on retirement in America, you don't need to go to any office. You just sit down, put in your social security or your staff ID, tell them, send an email to somebody. Less than 24 hours, everything is computed and sent back to you in your school email. So you check it, and if it's good, you give them the account numbers or whatever they need to put the money in. Everything is processed and paid to you. You don't have to go and beg and pay bribe anywhere. But I just don't get it, why we have to be going through this every year. Government have to be doing this. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's shameful. Very, very shameful for us to be doing this as a country. But teachers, I'm telling you, if you think it is not working for you, hey, you seek for other opportunities. There are so many opportunities in other places. Yeah. Our issue has been the fear of taking the step. That is it. It's been with us because of the way we were raised as people. The fear, we are scared of the uncertainties and all those things. And you don't know, and I may cry, hey. No. Sometimes you have to put your leg in the water first. Put it at the edge, test how deep the water is, then you can proceed from there. Yeah, it works. It works. All right, I wish you guys all the best, and I know teachers will definitely get what they are looking for. They will be paid, they will be properly employed, so that you can continue doing the wonderful work you do for the children of Africa. All right. Again, to teachers who I heard something over the weekend, yes. There are some teachers, those who apply for their visas are getting administrative processes, and they've been told to go home. They will be called when their visa is ready. And I made a post about it. Administrative process or security verification. It's just a process for the U.S. embassy or embassy anywhere to do further checks. Either they are checking the validity of your service number. They want to check the validity of the letters and the documents you presented. They want to make sure that you have the proper documentation that you think, because people are faking it. Number one. That is the first point that you should understand. People fake all these service numbers, all DS 2019 document that they send us. There are people who are faking. In fact, people are even faking school certificates in order to come on this teaching program. So it is not unheard of for you to go through administrative process, all right, or further verifications or security clearance. No, it is not out of place. Number two, those of you, I also made a post last week about the US Embassy saying that leave your social media handles open. Facebook had this feature where you can lock your profile so nobody sees it, especially those who are not your friends. They cannot see it. If somebody is not your friend, they cannot click on your profile and know anything about you. It's for personal profiles, not pages, right? And since that feature became common, people have been locking, and everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, anybody wants to lock their profile. I'm like, hello, who are you? What do you have? You know, if I say what do you have, I don't mean by possessions, but like my who? I mean, meaning that leave your social media, because me, when I was coming in 2019, I was asked to provide my social media handles. If you're not doing anything nefarious, anything bad there, leave it open. Let them check. I don't see how hard this is. You see somebody in some village somewhere, they have put a lock on their profile, and I say, see this human being too. Forgive me. You know, literally, there are people who don't even need to be locking their profile because, number one, you are not, nobody needs anything from your profile. You understand? And once they cannot check some of these things, you go through an administrative process. In fact, if you are lucky, they will give you the visa, but if you are not, they will even deny you the visa. They want to do proper vetting. They want to do proper verification. The documents you present, if something is not adding up for them, if they don't understand anything, they will put you on that process and say, hey, go and wait. You've come for the visa interview. Yes, no decision has been made, but go home. When the decision is made, we'll email you, we'll tell you. Oh, yes, Thomas, you get visa. Don't worry. How about the visa you get? It depends on the country you are going to. You get a visa. Amwako. Yes, sir. I salute. You get a visa. So just make yourself available and make sure your social medias. And you see, that is what we keep saying. The world has become a little village. Remember, whatever you do, the internet remembers. Okay? So those of us who say things, we write things, all in the name of sensationalism. We want to show that we too we can write, we can talk. Okay. The day of reckoning is coming, where even the next country to your home country border will not even give you visa. Yeah. The day of reckoning is coming, where everything you say or write will be used again. People say, oh, media, what am I going to do in the US Embassy? I can write whatever I want. Then they'll go on their social media handles. They write about DT. They write about anything, all the security things. They write about Iran. They write about Iraq. They are just writing. They have opinion on everything. The war on Israel. Why is Israel bombing? Why is Iran bombing? Why is America bombing? Me, and Abokra, you bo. Kodimo, you bo. You have no idea. You think it is only the US Embassy that do those vetting? Some do the vetting without telling you. Some they do the vetting without telling you. But these people, they are saying, hey, we are telling you that we'll vet. So keep it clean. Keep it sane. You go to your social media handles, you write. In fact, are you guys aware that WhatsApp is owned by Facebook? And Instagram is also owned by Facebook. Are you guys aware? So all these ecosystems are integrated. That is why on WhatsApp now, you can post things to your status and add music. It used to be a feature only in Instagram and Facebook. Now it is part of. So the whole thing has been integrated, and very soon, and even as of now, you can cross post. If I'm posting something on my DP or my status on WhatsApp, I can post it into my Instagram and at the same time to my Facebook. So you do one thing here, it populates everywhere. Now, think about it carefully. So the things we share, the things we do, we think we are doing our own thing. Be very, very, very careful. It will come back to bite you. And when they are denying you, they will never tell you why they are denying you. They just tell you, oh, we are sorry, your visa is not approved at this time. You can apply the next time. You can apply the next time. It's very, 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 very wonderful. So those of you who have been placed on administrative processes, don't be scared. Just take your time. Mr. Upon to the whole Yasi. Mr. Upon to the whole Yasi. Mr. Upon, we need to talk. Oh, it's been a long, long time. We need to talk. After this video, let's talk, okay? Because I'm doing a 4-hour drive, so I'll get back to you. That we have some conversation, quick one. Mr. Paul will tell you that it is very, very important. Mr. Paul, come and talk about the importance of the webinars that we had before you came to the US. I want you to share your opinion, because some people think that we are talking about events. Come and tell them. Come and tell them. You can request to join, I think. Yeah. Please tell my people about the webinar, how it has helped you, made you ready, and you hit the ground running. In fact, when you entered the US, straight up to the classroom, things were flowing. Yes, it was not smooth because we had a conversation. It wasn't the 100% smooth, but at least you were 90% prepared. You had so many conversations, and you knew that at least that will put you in a good place, right? So please tell them, tell my people. Ernesto, greetings from South Africa. Greetings. How is South Africa? How is what is his name? That my friend. Oh, this guy. I like the guy, Oh, is it Freedom Fighters? His name just vanished from my head right now. I hope South Africa is good. South African teachers also want to travel. Yeah, I had some Ghanaian teachers who were there who came to the US. And I know they have good salary structure. And they have good system. They have social security system. They have credit systems very well. I mean, their system is also well structured. But hey, the world is open. If you want to travel, you can still travel. All right? Yes. Man. Hi. So guys, I'll leave you. Let me do this drive. I'm now in some mini forest somewhere. Let me do this drive and we'll definitely interact again.